what is happening in the United States. In Matthew chapter 24 verse 12, and it says, "And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold." In the past I have prophetically known and spoken that we are seeing this word come to pass. I also said that these shootings would happen and that they would happen more and more as time passes. I also said we would be seeing people disrespecting the police and that they are being shot at because iniquity is abounding in the United States and the love of many is growing cold. What is happening and what should we be doing in such a time as this? In Ephesians chapter 6 verse 12 it says, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places." 1. Our wrestle is not with flesh and blood, but it's with principalities, powers, rulers of the darkness of this world, and spiritual wickedness in high places. That's where the battle is. 2. We need to be strong in the Lord and in the power of His might. Take the armor of God and pray. In Ephesians chapter 6 verse 10 through 18 it says, "Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of His might. Put on the whole armor of God, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of God, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day, having done all to stand. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith you shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. And take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God, praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplications for all saints." We need to be strong in the Lord and in the power of His might, and take the whole armor of God and pray against these principalities, powers, rulers of the darkness of this world, and against wicked spirits in heavenly places. Some translations say high places. 3. We cannot walk in fear any longer, but we must walk in the love of God. In 1 John 4:18 it says, "There is no fear in love, but perfect love casteth out fear, because fear hath torment. He that feareth is not made perfect in love." For we see perfect love cast out all fear. The love of God. We need to allow the love of God to dwell in us. For if the love of God dwells in us, it will cast out all fear. I like what it says in the New Living Translation. In the first part of it, it says, in 1 John 4:18, it says, "Such love has no fear, because perfect love expels all fear." Not just some fear, all fear. It expels it. It casts it out. It doesn't allow it to dwell in you. If you have the love of God in you, fear won't even be around. So we must remember, we must walk in the love of God, and we must not walk in fear anymore.